Hookah chaka, hookah, hookah, hookah chaka, hookah, hookah. Hi there folks, and welcome to another episode of What You Haven't Seen It. Today we are reviewing the 1985 family-friendly film, The Goonies.
Steven Spielberg presents The Goonies, a Richard Donner film.
The film is directed by Richard Donner, who you may know as directing the Lethal Weapon films. It's also produced by Steven Spielberg and also storied by him. No reason to go into that, we all know who he is. And the screenplay is done by Chris Columbus. He's more famously known as directing the first two Harry Potter films.
Andy.
Shame! Come on, friend. Slipper the tongue.
The film is very family friendly. There is a lot of fun to be had here. There is entertainment every time you're looking at the screen. I found that the Steven Spielberg moments were palpable. They were always there to be had. However, I found there are actually very few Richard Donner moments in this film. I had known that Richard Donner had directed this film before going into it. However, upon viewing the film, I realized that there must have been a much larger impact from Steven Spielberg as initially expected.
Chunk, I hope that was your stomach.
No. That's the it.
After viewing it, I realized that line by line, frame by frame, you could obviously tell that Steven Spielberg was looking over Richard Donner's shoulder every time he looked his eye into that camera. On saying that, the director, the producer, the writers, the actors, you could all tell that they were having such an amazing time making this film. It is all there on the screen to be had. You could see that every single person was so engrossed in what they were doing that they just wanted to make the best film, the most adventurous film, the most family-friendly film that any single person wanted to watch in their own home and or cinema at the time. Surprisingly, the most entertaining part of this film for me was watching actors like Sean Astin, who is more famously known for playing Samwise Gamgee in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, as well as Josh Brolin, who was in Everest and Men in Black 3, Joey Pantoliano, who was in The Sopranos, as well as The Matrix, and Martha Plimpton. Martha Plimpton. Watching these actors in such a young role, playing characters that I really enjoyed watching, just knowing that they would actually become big stars. If I could critique one single thing, it would be the hiring of Corey Feldman. Still to this day, I believe that he was the most overrated child actor from that age. Watching him in The Burbs, Stand By Me, and now The Goonies, I still believe that he had no discernible talent whatsoever in this day and age. Despite the hiring of Corey Feldman, this film hit me exactly where I needed it to, right in the adventure side of me. And I give it 7 out of 10. Once a Goonie, always a Goonie, and now I've seen it. Did you agree with my review? If not, feel free to comment in the comment section below. If you did, feel free to comment also. Thanks for watching What You Haven't Seen It. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Hookah chaka, hookah, hookah, hookah chaka, hookah, hookah.